Hello, everyone, and welcome back for another episode of 86. It's been a little bit less than a week, but this is the series that probably the most is scratching at the back of my brain to force me to watch another episode, or at least I'm not most interested in seeing another episode in, but the most. This is the show whose first episode didn't really give me enough to bite on. And by getting enough to bite on, I don't mean there wasn't a lot of information in the first episode, because there definitely was. I mean, I want more. I'm not full yet. And so I want to kind of get into another thing. I know there's a lot to go on with the series. I actually got a pretty nice first comment, from someone who told me, hey, this is going to be a series that has a lot of show not tell and a lot of meaning in what it's showing. I am watching a lot of other reactors go through the show. I've only gone through one episode, obviously, but I've kind of caught a couple extra things, like the flowers in Vladilina's room being replaced, which kind of symbolizes the processors and how this is a society that can replace old things, dead things, useless things, right? And I find that kind of fun. I don't know if you guys can see, but I have the whole set of Monogatari books back here. Monogatari is probably my favorite piece of media, if not anime, if not piece of media that I've ever seen. So I'm kind of used to a series that really wants high attention from me. However, I do know I'm not saying that I'm an expert at catching that. So if I miss a lot of things, or if there's anything that you guys think is explicitly really important that I don't catch, please feel free to tell me. Trust me, I will have nothing but love for you if you do that for me. But yeah, going into this episode, I know this is going to be the first time that our main characters of Undertaker / Shin and Vladilina will be meeting each other, or at least interacting with each other, I should say. And you know, I'm excited for what kind of places we'll go with that. I'd also like to get a little bit more of a look at what this processor 86 society is like, or if not society, at least this area, this zone, this group of people is like. But yeah, I don't have much more that I want to say going into this next episode. I'm trying to keep these a little bit more concise than I have in the past. A lot of my discussions and even my intros have gone on for like 20 minutes, and that's kind of it's not against what I want for this channel, but maybe it's a little bit too early for me to be rambling on for 20 minutes, especially when I'm just failing to get my points across in a speedy manner, basically. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the next episode. If at any point you like what you see, go ahead and hit me with a like button. Like I said, I would love to hear from all of you, so feel free to leave me a comment. If you'd like to see more of my videos or know when they go live, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. I really appreciate that. I'm going to be trying to keep all these weekly, but I might be dropping an extra episode if the mood hits me, or if I get the chance to record and edit in a timely manner. But yeah, let's go ahead and hit up episode 2. Shine Nozel. Or Nozen? Sorry. Aldrich. I'll be taking down names and whatnot. Let me go back through this. Out of spares. The shipment. Okay, so we have spare resources. Got it. Not letting us forget 129 days. That is kind of a sick mascot, I'm not gonna lie to you. Hi, editing me here. Nothing much to say. Just, you might notice there's supposed to be a scene here where Albrecht makes a really important line in which he says that Kujo was lucky to have died under Undertaker, and that the processors, the processors under Shin were lucky because he takes all the processors with him. This line is not in my subs. As I was editing, I noticed that was super wrong, and I also am watching reactions after I watch these episodes, which are kind of helping me more of catch things. It's basically a way for me to be entertained as I'm doing a second watch, basically. What I'm trying to say is, sorry, I kind of cut the footage here. I didn't notice it in the time, and my discussion isn't going to have a talk about that, but that's super interesting. And when we get to episode 3, we'll talk about it. But yeah, nothing major, but that's going to be my emergency interjection. Also, I'm doing this mostly because 86 people show up. Thank you. I love you all. And I want to give you the best reaction that I can. Also, because the episode is going to be coming out late on this Friday evening when this is supposed to be coming out. I'm sorry, I had problems yesterday, and they kind of rolled into my Spy X Family upload, which rolled into my 86 upload. Now I'm rambling on, and this is probably taking a long time, so yeah, sorry about that. Thanks. Have a nice reaction. Seems like it. Poor thing. How could you? Oh, okay. There we go. There's the shot of how many of those you have. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yep. I was waiting for that in the last episode. They didn't do it. I was like, okay, whatever. I'm sure it'll be... No, it's tons. Just tons. Oh, damn it. I missed another date because I was talking. It's okay. You know what? I don't do full lengths of these yet. I'm just going to do this real quick. May 29th, a week later. Okay. Okay, so we have robots that are being cute. We have R2-D2s in this world. Rain's coming. Oh no. Ein Tusk Fliege. Signal jamming. Okay. Alright, let's go. So we're being dumped in. I was really interested if this episode would, like, reintroduce us to the entire show. Like, last time you got the Republic, this time let's talk about here. And that's exactly what we're getting, it looks like. Okay, these are the mechanical flying things that we saw last time. Hey, so that was indeed, so they give you absolutely trash mechs, but protect our country. Got it. Understood. Give me my props, man. Interesting. Don't even need your input. And they're used to it, it feels like. We'll handle it ourselves. So what's the point of you, then? I'm very interested in that. Okay, so we have cool mirror sheen mechs on the other side. Okay, it's not, they're easy to destroy. Got it. So no fear of death in this battle. In this team, I mean. Just casual everyday. Oh boy. Oh man, this is gonna be so tough. Ugh. Whatever. Electronic disruption. Okay. So they're flak, or whatever it's called. Chaff. Big moving mechanical shaft. That's pretty cool, actually. I wonder what that's for. That clearly must defend against something that these robots are made to go around. Alright. A little bit of action for us. Okay. I see you, A1 Pictures. Why not? Grappling hooks makes them immediately sexier. That's all I'm gonna say. Laughing Fox, Black Dog, Snow Witch. Okay. Alright, this is some pretty sick mecha action. Like, I'll take it. I don't need walking tanks as long as we're doing cool stuff like that. That is way late. They aren't crazy amazing 3D, but you know what? I don't care. Their mech design is solid, and it looks nice, and that's all I need from it. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, it's a Blade Liger, also the loudest thing in the world. Alright, these are sexy robots, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll take a minute just to appreciate the levels of sex that these robots are. So I wonder if those machines are actually unmanned. Feels like they are. We'll see, I suppose. They'll absolutely show us if they're not unmanned. Episode 2, Spearhead. Alright, are we back? Oh, we're rewatching the battle, but from her perspective. Interesting. Now, what are we gonna learn here? That smile. Aw, she's so proud of herself. Autonomous combat machines, the Legion. Okay, there we go. In reality, Yada seemingly lost control of the Legion. Wait, what? Okay, so that's what they meant when the Legion shuts down. I was interested in that because I was like, what does that mean? They're saying that the Empire just died and the robots are just going ahead automatically? That's interesting. Okay. Autonomous. Of course. Oh, of course not. Hey. Can't say that in the middle class. Interesting that they even have this like series of a military academy. I guess they would have to. You have a serious what's it called? Introduction when you're orientation when you're in a simple job anyway. 85 initiative detectors. Passed Special Wartime Peace Preservation Act. Okay, so it's super racist. Got it. So they kicked out anyone who they decided wasn't perfect, pure. Anyone who didn't have the silver. Got it. So 86 is just anyone outside the wall? Yes, there are. So is Giad the only place that exists? Like, there have to be other enemies. Wow. That's, impressively terrible. What? Oh my god. Oh boy. Now, how did we get here as a society? Because that takes a lot. That's a huge choice. And that is that recent? I'm sorry. I missed 1 second where she said, if I'm not mistaken, she said this was like 6 years ago that we started doing that. Or am I crazy? I'll look at it again in a second. Give me 1 second to look at it again before you say I'm not paying attention. Yes, we do. We shed the same blood. We share the same stars. Born from the same womb of this Mother Earth. I mean, it feels pretty late, but I mean, it's never too late. You're right. That just sounds. That sounds wrong. Wow, that. Do you know that super sounds. Man, we have some big after action report. We have some big jump cuts going on. We just straight from one scene to another. I was told this is like very indicative of the director for this show. That he just jump cuts, smash cuts. Keeps me awake, so that's good. I want to see one of those interactions that they're having. Wait, no. This is not an ED, right? No, this can't be an ED. This is an ED? That was 20 minutes? That was 18 minutes. Okay, there's an after credits. There has to be. That makes no sense. I was like just settling into the episode. That's crazy. Okay, that's a lot of good information. A lot of immediate questions were answered in this episode. Like, how did we get here? Why are we treating these people like they're like not humans? Why are we treating these people like not humans? Well, because they aren't. There are people who don't follow our man. They're the people who don't have our hair color, our eye color. Thusly, they are evolved. They are pigs who failed to evolve into a human. Damn. How do you get there? I'm gonna re-look at that speech just to make sure, because it sounds like the kicking people out to be 86 happened super recently, like less than 10 years recently, or a little bit over 10 years recently, something like that. But that's tough. Okay, we're back. By the books, no actual experience. But she's looking out for your safety. She's at least serious about her job. Okay. Why do you have cool guy voice on? Why are you saying that? Okay, only in English is that a funny sentence. I'm handing out Andrew's cake. What? Oh yeah, I forgot. Yamashita Daiki. Oh my god. I mean, okay. Oh, shut up, Narancha. Whole week, new record. Okay, so they've had some that have tried to talk to him. Got it. Well, I mean, why are you talking to me about it? Whose problem do you think that is? Is it really? Uh-huh, good. I mean... as I have my book in my hand. Got it. Would be what, 122 days? Something like that. Become a Republic citizen again. Okay, we even find out about end of my service. Uh-huh, yeah, sure. Quick shot of bullets and pig on a can. Boom. Alright, that's a fun next episode title. Alright. Good episode. Again, oh wait, whoops, I closed the episode. Let me go ahead and real quick. And you know what? I'm not even gonna stop the recording. I'm gonna go ahead and that was really half the episode when we got through with that battle sequence. That's cool. Okay. I'll check that. Hold on. 9 years ago. 9 years ago? Wait. Okay. Okay. Okay, so... Okay. Here, let me close that because it makes me really bright. So, 9 years ago, we kicked out everyone who doesn't have our hair color, our eye color. I mean, let's be honest, their skin color probably as well. And we start calling them less than human. That was going on before. You don't make a decision like that and we're all the way. You don't make a decision like that and go all the way to strip every single right. Even like every like wartime horror thing started before we started making it legal, you know what I'm saying? Interesting. Like, man, let me tell you how good this is and how interested I am in this. So last episode, right, by the end of it, I was fully on the train of I want to see what the 86 live like. I want to see what this place is like. And we got a little bit of it again. We got what an 86's battle looks like, right? And by the end of this episode, I'm like, I want to see the rest of the Republic. I want to really get it. I want to get deep into it, and I'm so interested. I want to see what these people are like. I still want to see what the 86 ward zone. I don't remember which word they use for it. I want to see what the 86 is like as well. But man, I'm so interested just to know how we've decided to make a society like this function. So normally I would stop right here and I would try to find out what I want to say as a discussion, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna kind of freeball it because I feel like I don't want to go through trying to make up something for what I want to discuss. And I think this episode was mostly a battle sequence, and mostly was these reveals and these final little pieces of information that we were given. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to actually skip through the episode real quick, just so that I remember everything that we've seen, just so that I don't feel like I'm being particularly, I don't feel like I'm missing anything, because I want to really give the series, I want to give the series all of my attention, basically. I want to give this series all of my attention, basically. So we start off with talking a little bit more about these machines, these mechs that we have the 86 riding. Now, do they use their name? Okay, they don't say the name of the robot as far as I can see. But we start off by talking about these spider robots. They get shipments of them. They aren't like limitless. They aren't pristine, certainly. You can see that Undertaker's personally is super messed up, super worn out, grimy looking. After all that like pristineness of the Republic, we get these grimy, disgusting robots. And why should we give them the good robots? After all, it's the Republic. Why would we ever care about why would the Republic give these 86 are pristine, good robots? I don't need to protect anything. They're autonomous, after all. Also, confirmation that yes, the armor on these things is thin. It's not very good, and that just adds to the okay. So we're just screw them, replaceable. Will live with their loss. I'm so interested in the view. I'm so interested in the view of this entire world now, because if there's only one other, there's no way that there's just one other empire that would want to do the Republic harm. So what could the rest of the world look like? And also we've talked about, now I'm skipping around, but sorry, I'll try to. We can only work harder towards making these discussions a little bit more held together. But we talked about the Giad Empire and how it made these autonomous robots and was presumably destroyed, is the word that this guy used. Seemingly lost control and likely wiped out 4 years ago. That's suspicious to me, and I'm interested to know where we're going with that. This ends up being an AI thing too, that I'm just going to say, wow, okay, now we're really hitting the bingo card of sci-fi here. We see he has a whole box full of everyone who he's lost. Looks like we'll put it in the like high 10s, like the 40s, 30s. Have the painting, the picture drawn of Six Handler, yep. Quick, not crossed out, yada 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 yada. Have robots around that we talk to, like R2D2, which is interesting. Rain's coming, then boom, Legion attack out of nowhere. Now, so by what we learned in the second half, these are autonomous. They're just roaming around doing what they're programmed to do, which assumably would be destroy the Republic. So they're just walking around these like clouds of electronic weapons. Let me see exactly what they say about them. We get a listing out of all the enemy mech units. I feel like I heard somewhere that this show doesn't really go into a lot of mech fights. So I don't know how important that'll be, but hey, I'll take it. If anything, I think it was mostly used to kind of show that these people are used to fighting these things by now. Like they're listing off, oh man, we got freaking anti-tank. Oh my god, this is gonna be so fun. Well, at least they don't have a leader unit this time. Oh yeah, that's fine, I guess, whatever. It's gonna take forever to kill these things. And so establishing of the mood here. I mean, we know that the mood here is like, we're used to this. This is what our lives are like, right? But man, I'm so certain there was a shot where they say, oh, here's these things, they're electronic disrupting. Scout type, yep. Dragoon type, yep. Tank type. Hey, there it is. Electronic disruption. So you know what it is? He talks about it later. Hold on. I'll even go over to it. It's what they use to be able to tell where you are when you use laser sighting, right? Directional laser-based data transmissions can reveal our location. Possibly. Who knows? I don't know. Ways keeps their communications limited. Who knows? Okay, so we get cool mecha fight. These are cool mecha design. You can see they have clips. That's cool. They have grappling hooks that shoot out. That's cool. They have they're spiders, but like they're fast. They have blade liger blades on the sides. These are cool mechs. I'm down with it. We need to live in a world where grimy mechs and pristine Gundam mechs can live in the same place. They all should be loved. They all deserve love. Except for these CG mirror sheen mechs. I'm not really into those, but I mean, I can be convinced that you put a grappling hook on one. Also, we get to see that Undertaker is a badass, but we could assume that Undertaker was a badass. So, wait. Oh, wait. Is this how I'm supposed to be able to tell? 2139. This is 2148. Okay, so it is. So that was, I'm gonna guess, around the same time. I don't know. But yeah, we find out history. Gion made automatic glitch calls. Already went over that. So in the last episode where they talked about, the military won't matter in a couple of years, is because they assume that these automatic machines will be shutting down once their time limit runs out, their battery or their programming, however they're built, runs out. Okay. Therefore, you recruits only have 2 years before the war ends. Also, confirmation that we live in one of those information controlling KGB style situations where, no, please don't talk about things that the government does not want you to talk about in my class. They'll kill me, or at least they'll make it hard for me. Who knows? We'll see about that. Actual guy doesn't do anything about her though. Just leaves. Kicked all the people with non-silver eyes and hair out of our town. Already talked about this. It looks like we have a wall, an Attack on Titan wall around our country. Just fine. Juggernauts. They're called Juggernauts. Got it. Also, we find out that Lena has been in a battle before. Now, she didn't fight in it, but she's seen it. And maybe that's why she has this perspective, this respect for what a battlefield should be like. But after she says that, every single person in the room goes, "What? Huh?" I mean, okay, some of them don't move at all, but I'm going to assume that's a limitation, or, you know, we're going to assume that everybody goes, "What? Battle? What? Oh, that can't, what?" Also, we find out 5-color flag, freedom, equality, brotherhood, justice, and nobility. Check-ins with scientist lady Lena continues to be super cute Lena. I mean, the rest of the episode is pretty self-explanatory. I don't know if we get any particular reveals other than we don't worry about reading and writing. Oh, and Undertaker is the one explicitly who is almost done with his service. Interesting. So maybe that's what his brother's voice is from. Maybe his brother got out and he's living somewhere and assisting them from somewhere. Who knows? All right. But yeah, that looks about it. Yeah, I don't want to keep this going too long. A lot of interesting information that we get here. A lot of building up these mysteries and these things that we want to find out about in this. Directing is, of course, on point. I really like it. Like I said, I completely didn't think this episode had gone on for as long as it did. I was ready for like another 5 minutes. So, wow, crazy. And yeah, it's been 86, season 1, episode 2. I hope you've enjoyed me. If you have, go ahead and hit me with the like button. Please leave me a comment if there's anything that I missed or didn't understand. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see the next episode. And have a lovely day.